Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I've been to many camps over the years, but there is one camp that is going to stay with me forever, and that is RYLA. When Mr. Singh told us that we were selected for this camp, I didn't know what to think. Mr. Singh didn't tell us anything, and none of our counselors told us anything. But later we found out that they did that on purpose. The counselors wanted us to go there knowing nothing, so we wouldn't know what to expect. The first day I was kind of scared, and they put us in groups and I didn't know anybody. But by the end of the week, we had all become really close friends. RYLA teaches how to open a person up to him or herself, along with open ourselves up to other people. All the kids learned one another's strengths and weaknesses, and we grew and we all grew together. There are various activities that conveyed how saying mean things, saying things, or doing things that can hurt other people, break those people. But we also used symbolism and showed how saying good things and doing good things can build that same broken person back up. These activities taught us how to be better people. The same groups we all hesitated to talk in at the beginning of the week, by the end of the week, no one stopped talking. In RYLA, we started off each day with speakers that would come and inspire us with their stories. These speakers inspired us to seize every moment. Not live day to day, but live moment by moment. By the end, we had numerous contacts and resources that we could reach out to in case we ever needed help. Throughout the camp, we engaged in various group activities that taught us the importance of teamwork, and we also learned how to present ourselves in a way that make a first good impression. In that 1 week, I learned so much and grew so close to all the kids and counselors, more than I ever would have imagined. The counselors especially, Stacy and Jackie, did everything they could to make us feel like a big family. And so this once-in-a-lifetime experience would stay with us the rest of our lives. RYLA is a great experience that will stay with me the rest of my life. The life lessons it taught me, I hope other children will get the same knowledge, love, and family that RYLA gave me. I'm so grateful to Mr. Singh for providing me with the opportunity to go to RYLA, for it changed my life, and I hope it will change others' lives too. I can't thank Mr. Singh and all the counselors and people involved, for I wholeheartedly recommend this camp, and I'm glad to say that I will always be a part of the RYLA family. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Jeevanjot Singh.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. This past June, I was able to go to the RYLA Leadership Camp, and I would like to thank Mr. Singh for have given me this opportunity. This camp really helped me become a more confident and outgoing person. Before I went to the camp, I was a really shy person, and I wouldn't take any opportunities that were given to me. When I went there, I figured out that you should take these opportunities because they will help you in the future with the lessons you learn in them. With the way I applied this to my life was I became an officer in one of the clubs at our school and joined more music activities to see how I would do in them. Something that could help anyone in this room is be yourself. Be open and don't let anyone show you down. This will help you because people will truly know who you are and won't suspect anything else. If you guys pretend to be someone else in front of people and they find out who truly you are later, it could end in something good or something bad. Another thing that I learned was that we should create personal resources. We should know people that could help us in the future with anything we need. I did this by asking my friend if I could talk to her mom because she is in the medical field and I'm thinking of going to the medical field also. One thing that I really thought was really cool that we learned there was people skills, because we're in contact with people every day for our whole life. We did this through team building activities, which helped us improve our skills on how to communicate with people and spend time with them. We did this with how we talked with each other and came up with a great solution as a team instead of individually, which helped us through our process. One thing that I really loved learning was actually how to properly handshake someone. And it seems really funny, but it actually helps you a lot in life because you have to shake a lot of people's hands in the future when it comes to like colleges and job interviews. And in the past year, those opportunities came a lot where I had to shake a lot of people's hands. And when I did it, I want to thank Stacy because she was the one who gave this lesson. A lot of people came back to me saying that your handshake was really firm and great, and it actually showed that like it gave a first impression of like you're gonna be a good person. So I really want to thank Stacy especially for that. This is only a few of things that I learned in this whole camp because they teach you a lot to help you in the future, and I really enjoyed this camp. And I actually asked Stacy and Jackie if I could become a counselor a year in my sophomore year of college, and they said just contact us and you could become one. And I really want to help other kids through this process too because it really changed my life. So like I would really recommend this camp to anyone who could make it because it will change your life truly, and I'm sure of that. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Just don't want to like repeat everything, but to me RYLA was like amazing, and I want to like thank everybody who has helped us like support it and got us there, like Mr. Ajmani uncle and all the people at RYLA who took us in. I learned a lot of things at RYLA about leadership. I developed many skills at this camp, such as how to interact with people, understanding their problems, and learning how to solve my own problems. We did many activities, and there were many guest speakers that came in and showed us how they live their life day to day and moment to moment. We had many lectures from the people at RYLA and people who had even previously gone to RYLA. We would have Skype calls with them in the morning, and they'd explain us stuff that like how RYLA impacted them so that we could incorporate that into our own daily schedule. An example of this would be a person who went to a foreign country and they helped out people over there. It was nice to see someone who had taken a leadership role abroad and was actually able to help people. Another talker was someone who had started a school for people who need help and attention learning. He started a school from nothing, and now it is one of the best developmental schools in the nation. Having a roommate helped me learn how to deal with different people from different backgrounds and will foreshadow how college will be like. It was also a great chance for us to be independent and live and take care of ourselves without having our parents to do everything for us. Thank you. And P.S. the food was very good there. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
So, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I was also one of the people that went to the RYLA camp. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to talk more so about what happened, but how it impacted me at least. To set the premise a little, we were at La Roche College, which is a small private Catholic school off the side of Pittsburgh, and we all were in dorms. A funny story is that we all like switched dorms with each other, so Navjot and I we're not originally in the same dorm spot the way it was like set up, but we just changed it and didn't tell anyone, and nobody really said anything. But apart from that, there was a lot of like, I guess kind of tacky and like slightly cringy like little kind of tasks that we were supposed to do, and they weren't about like doing who could do the most push-ups or anything. It was more so about breaking ourselves down so that we could be comfortable with each other. And I didn't really take that as first. I thought, oh, we're doing like small little things like scavenger hunts, what's the point of that? But it was to build us and to break us down so we could be comfortable with one another. And halfway through the program, it was Wednesday, I believe, we were supposed to talk about an experience that was really significant to us. And you would think that a bunch of strangers wouldn't say something like really deepful or meaning to them, but they did. And I even talked about like personal things that meant a lot to me. And these were strangers. I didn't know them that well, and we didn't know each other that well, but we still talked about things that were so meaningful to us. And no one really, I don't think anyone would really talk personally about themselves to strangers, but we did. And it was a really great experience because you could evaluate who you are, and you're not from home, so it's a good way to like break down yourself and learn more about yourself. So I'd really recommend the opportunity. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.